Alright, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you're new, and let's get straight into today's video because in today's video we just had an update for the game and a new character has just been added to the game. They have also, as you can see, updated Luffy's appearance in the game. So let's go ahead and check out who the new crew is. Alright, so we go not owned, and then the new character will be Buggy of the Four Emperors. So a new buggy in the game, which is absolutely amazing. Strength type crew. Alright, so going into buggy of the Four Emperors, absolutely amazing that we got a new buggy in the game because the current one is complete garbage. So this will be absolutely amazing for you buggy lovers. So 22,000 crew rating. Let's check his affinities. You need Luffy. Wow. And then you need Marshall D. Teach, which is Blackbeard, Red-Haired Shanks. These two are very easy, so Luffy is going to be the hardest one for players to get. The second one, you're going to need Rayleigh, Young Whitebeard. Extremely easy to get in the game. Everyone should have those two characters. The third one will be Douglas, Bullet, and Hancock, Summer Swimsuit. So these two aren't the hardest of characters to get in the game. So all the affinities should be fine aside from the first one. So some people might not have Nicoform Luffy. However, you probably should have him because his event has been run 3 times. And he is the best character in the game. Then we have his weapon, the blades. Then Dark Jade rings and necklaces, which are amazing. Very easy to upgrade the character. And then just before we get into his skills, his fighting spirit is Landslide Fighting Spirit. So he is a fire-based character. Upon the beginning of the battle, increases initial points by 115 points. When there is a crew killed on either side, restores points by 44 points. So that's absolutely amazing. That's obviously Rage that we're talking about. Alright, so let's get into this guy's skills and abilities and let's check out what he does. So his passive, Chop Chop Fruit. Chop Chop Pancake reduces damage of all enemies and permanently reduces their crit resistance rate by 10%. That's nice to have. Obviously not the most insane start of their passive, only 10%, so it's not that insane. After deployment, every one of allied attack type crews will reduce the resurrection probability of enemies by 12%. That's very interesting. Control rate by 8% and cannot be purified. If there are at least 3 attack type crews on our side, increases crit rate of all allies by 25% and crit damage by 35%. The above effects last for the entire battle. That's absolutely amazing. So you want at least 3 attack type crews on your side of the field with this guy. Chop Chop Cannon. At the beginning of each turn, calculate the number of crews on the field of both sides. When the number of crew is 12, so that'll be at the very start of the battle, increase the resurrection probability of attack type crews by 20%. For every 1 less crew on the field, increase the 4% resurrection probability of attack type crews for 1 turn. So as people die, the resurrection probability will go up by an additional 4%. Allied crews inherit 30% max HP and 100% rage after resurrection. So he actually has resurrecting on his passive for all your attack type crew members, which is absolutely amazing. So that could be very powerful because they do inherit 30% of their max HP and they get 100% rage instantly. So they can ult. So that's pretty powerful. Not the most insane passive that we've seen from other characters, but nevertheless, very good passive. Jumping into his basic ability, Buggy Ball. Deals 200% plus 25 points of damage to the enemy's single target. Deals 200% plus 25 points of damage to the single enemy with the highest attack. Steals 25% of the attack and 25% of the damage rate and dividing evenly to attack type crew. Can be stacked, lasts forever. Wow. So he just steals 25% of their attack and then gives that 25% attack to your attack type crew members depending on how many you have on your side of the field. So if you have 5 on your field, each one will get 5% attack and damage rate. So that's actually quite insane for a basic ability. This basic ability is really long. Wow, this is going to be an insane basic ability. Each time he releases a skill, he judges the number of attack type crew on our field. If there is at least 1 attack type crew, the defense of the enemy unit under this attack will decrease by 35%. So just by having him on your side of the field, because he's one attack type crew, it'll reduce their defense by 35%. And then if there are at least 2 attack type crew members, the crit resistance rate of the enemy unit under the attack will decrease by 25%, on top of the 25% defense. And then if there are at least 3 attack type crews, the damage reduction of the enemy will decrease by 30%. And then if there are 4 attack type crews, the enemy under this attack cannot release skills. The above effects last for 2 turns and can be triggered by stacking. So you can actually stack that up. This last one, I'm not exactly sure if it means all skills or it just means their basic ability. It doesn't really clarify that. If it's all skills, that's kind of OP. They can't even ult or use anything. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to test out the character and see what it is. Based off his passive and this ability, you want at least 3 attack type crew. If this is just basic ability, it's not insane or anything. You don't need 4. But if it is their ultimate skill, then 4 will be really good. Going on to the last part, if his own skill attack has a critical hit, it restores 350 points of rage to all allied attack crew members and increases their crit damage by 30%. When this effect is triggered, his own crit damage can be increased by an additional 20%. This effect lasts for 2 turns. So if he crits, everyone that's an attack type crew on your team will gain 350 points of rage, which is quite insane. And then it'll increase their crit damage by 30% and increase his by an additional 20%. So he'll get 50% crit damage just from this ability if he crits. So one of the longest basic abilities and probably one of the best basic abilities in the game. Just looking at this and not looking at his ultimate, skill trigger looking pretty good on him. And then going on to his ultimate ability, Cross Guild. Deals 260% plus 25 points of damage to a line of enemies. When releasing the ultimate skill, increases attack of all attack type crews by 30% and increases the damage bonus by 30% for 2 turns. Absolutely amazing. If there are at least 3 attack type crews, you want 3, on our side of the field at this time, all of them will get 35% ultimate resistance, ignoring for 1 turn. So that's absolutely amazing. All their ults ignore 35% of the character's ultimate resistance. In addition, the defense of the ally crew with the highest attack will be increased by 100 times for 1 turn. Jesus. While purifying all debuffs of the crew. That's really good. This could be insanely good with Luffy Taro. Increasing Luffy Taro's defense by 100 times and removing his debuffs would be really, really good. Plus he ignores 35% of ultimate resistance. So he looks like a very good combo with Luffy Taro. When the number of ultimate skill released by himself is odd, increases all allied attack type crews damage reduction by 45% and lifesteal rate by 15% for 1 turn. So his very first ultimate, and then his third ultimate, and so on and so forth, will activate this effect. When the number of ultimate skill released by himself is an even number, increases all allied attack type crews crit rate by 25%, and these crews will definitely release skills in the next turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this means their basic skills. So their basic skills. So it's like skill trigger. I'm pretty sure that's what that's supposed to mean, not their ultimate skills. So he is definitely an amazing support for attack type crew or the strength team, because there hasn't really been a strength team in the game, I'm going to be honest, for quite some time. So this is massive support for the strength team. Do I think he's going to be on arena teams? Not really. I think this character is more for third team in Inter-Server Summit War. For attack type crews like Marco, Luffy Taro. You could even put Sanji Germa with him. These 3 are going to be the ones you're going to be running on him. You can't run him on Nico Luffy's team, unfortunately, because he is a fire character. And if you run him on Nico Luffy's team as the 6th slot, you're only boosting 1 character. So he's not getting he's not getting all his bonuses of 3 attack type crews, so you're definitely not going to run him on Nico Luffy's team. He's definitely on a different team by himself with 2 other attack type crew members, as I said, probably Marco, Luffy, Taro, Sanji, Germa. And yeah, he's just an amazing support for the attack type crews or strength team. I hope you guys enjoyed the rundown of the new Buggy Emperor of the 4 Emperors, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.